You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Yep, Spino slandering is coming back on the channel. What reason, may you ask? Mainly because I'm realizing how wrong I was about Spino being above Rexy and Indom and pretty much above every T-Rex. And now I am returning back to my old takes. But okay, without all my talking, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so why is Rexy and the other Rexes besides Ember and Indom above the Spinosaurus? Well, that's an obvious reason. Mainly because he struggled with Dwarf Rexes. And I know what you're gonna say. But oh, didn't a weakened Spino overpower Big Edie? Well, let me debunk that. The only reason for why Spino was able to overpower Big Edie, even using her environment around her to thrash Big Edie around with her jaws, and even end up killing her with her own bite, mainly because of Daniel Kahn's controlling the Spinosaurus, pushing the Spinosaurus up to its limits to things it can't originally do. Like for example, Spino's bite killing Big Edie, which is very inconsistent given the fact that the Spinosaurus has the weakest bite force. And this also explains why Spino's bite was able to make Big Edie bleed. Now that we know the mind control actually makes Spino overpowered. So this also means in the fight in Camp Cretaceous, none of those feats are reliable since Daniel Kahn was controlling the Spino, like I said, pushing her up to her limits, to things she could not originally do, like thrashing Big Edie with her own jaws and putting her close to death with her own jaws. And none of this was the Spinosaurus. This is all Daniel Kahn. But let's move the mind control out of the way and let's get into when she is not in mind control. We're not gonna use the scene from Camp Cretaceous where Big Edie steps on the Spino's controller, breaking her free from mind control, and instantly gets overpowered by Big Edie, mainly because it's been confirmed that CC Spino is indeed weakened. So using this will not be reliable in any way possible. We're just gonna use Prime Spino from Jurassic Park 3. Bull versus Spino, obviously. Now, obviously, you see in the movie that, in fact, Bull has the upper hand on this fight, grabbing Spino by the neck, ragdolling the hell out of him, and there's one scene where he actually pushes Spino off of balance to the point where she almost falls, and then Bull basically just stunned himself, giving Spino the advantage to neck snap him. And plus, Bull is stated to have the capacity to kill Spino, though being stated as a scavenger T-Rex. And plus, Bull is indeed 14 feet tall and weighs 6 tons, weighing lesser and shorter than the other Tyrannosauruses, though taller than Ember. So this would automatically put Bull above Prime Spino. Now, seeing if Spino was in his prime fighting Big Edie, I'm pretty sure Big Edie would have won this fight, according to what we see in JP3 and Spino versus Bull. And mind you, the Spinosaurus in the Jurassic franchise is 23 feet tall and weighs at 10 tons, being bullied by 6-ton Tyrannosaurus. And this would automatically put Spino below every Rex besides Ember. And my reason for having Indom above Spino now, mainly because yes, she did struggle with a weakened, malnourished Rexy, but then again, Rexy weighs 8.4 tons when the Indom alone just weighs 8 tons. And like I said before, Spino is 10 tons and still getting bullied by 6-ton Tyrannosauruses. The main reason why I have Rexy back above the Spino, mainly because in her malnourished state, she managed to slam the Indominus buildings, even throwing the Indominus Rex, and did manage to apply a little bit of force on an 11-ton Giganotosaurus in Chaos Theory, though Giga still beats the living shit out of Rexy with a low-mid difficulty. So yeah, that's pretty much my reason for why I now have Spino below pretty much every Rex besides Ember, like I said, and back below the Indominus. Oh yeah, before this video ends, before somebody uses this survival of the fittest feat, this is literally a toy statement. Toy statements are not reliable, mainly because they're just simply made to promote the material they're selling, the product they're selling, you know what I mean, so people can actually buy it. It has nothing to do with the actual fucking franchise. I hate how people just use this fucking statement like it affects anything. So yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. Like, subscribe, love you guys, and peace out.